Hello, how is everyone? I have been very busy during this pandemic. I hope you have been as well. It seems like a long time ago since I uploaded something. And I realized that I'm never really going to find a topic or feel like any sort of format really works for me to upload consistently and still feel as if I am doing, as if I'm doing something that is worth putting out. I highly doubt a lot of the stuff that is out there generally these days is worth putting out or not. Um, anyway, I have been spring cleaning among the thousand different things that I have been doing. Um, but yes, I have been spring cleaning because I have a lot of time on my hands. So I am going to showcase today, or sort of just take you through an idea that I'm playing with, toying with, and how that works out. And yes, so I won't waste too much of your time and I'll start showcasing what it is that I wish to showcase. So this is my this is the top level of my bookshelf. So it's the top part of my bookshelf. All right, so it's a very small, tiny little corner in my home. For perspective, this hand is almost as big as mine. If I lay it next to it, almost. So you can imagine the kind of perspective, how many things I have. It's not even the size of a human body, this frame, this thing. But I have crammed in a lot of stuff over here, and though it looks very chaotic to begin with, it really isn't. There is a lot of thought that has gone into it, like most of the things that I do. Um, I have, I've really considered every possibility before arranging it the way that I have arranged it. And when I say that every possibility, I really do mean the kind of possibilities that I will obviously now go into. The kind of things that I have crammed in here, the symbolism in this place, the architectural aspect of that place, and how I have filled in that, space. Firstly, I want to bring your eye to this. So this is a frame, right? This entire frame. All right. Keep your perspective at the hand as the place in the middle of the frame. And then you will understand it is almost like grid lines, and this is a grid line over here. All right. This vase is based on a grid line. And this is, of course, symmetrically right in the middle. So there's a lot of things in terms of the frame that have gone into it, but not just from the front, but also from the top. So, there's a lot of thought that has gone into place. All right. So a lot of things that I have considered before deciding that showcasing this place sort of is a very nice way to vlog about random thoughts, like a podcast but with a video while showcasing stuff. So anyway, so there's a lot of thought that has gone into this, and it starts with this piece. It's a buffalo horn. It was bought at a time in my life where I was very obsessed with Scandinavian and Viking cultures and things like that, and Scandinavian cultures and guerrilla warfare and conquest, and that sort of a frame of mind that I was in once. I was obsessed with that sort of idea, and this was bought in then. So it's a beautiful piece of horn. It's a big horn. I think its capacity is around 2 liters, and I really like it. It is, it's beautiful. So I had bought it with the intention that I'm gonna look all badass and I'm gonna start drinking in it or something like that. I had a few beers in it. I wouldn't deny that, but yeah, it's a beautiful piece now. It rests now that I'm sober. So it rests over here and it looks very beautiful. So it starts from here, right? The frame starts from here and goes into this vibrational frequency sort of pattern, right? It starts from here and then it goes into this vibrational frequency sort of pattern. Right? So, it's framed like this, like zip, zip. Right? So it's a nice utilization of space, I feel personally, for me, because I've crammed so much in it. It gives this sense of expanse, like it's a big place, because it's showcasing so many things. So it has to be a big place, but it's not really. It's a small place, but it's arranged in such a fashion. Anyway, so this was from that period of my life where I was obsessed with Vikings and things like that. And that's a rose quartz. I don't know why I've kept it over there. I just intuitively kept it over there. I think it looks very beautiful placed over there. I think it fills up that little space very nicely, very tightly. Hopefully the colors are all right. Yeah. So it's a nice little piece of rose quartz. See? There we go. There we go. So this nice little tucked in rose quartz is nesting over there. And this frequency, this vibrational frequency pattern, alright, goes on to this horn. This is a Chinkara horn. Chinkara is an antelope. They don't shed their horns. This one died. This was in my Nana's family, in my Nana's house, and it's almost 80, 90 years old. Now, what happened when I was a kid was I went to my Nana's place and they were throwing away a lot of their old stuff. And among those things that they were throwing away, among the many different things, for example, even beautiful things, I wouldn't really go too much into it, but just beautiful, beautiful things. A lot of jars, a lot of mason jars, by the way, that I got from there. So, yes, so the beautiful things my Nana Nani had. So they were throwing away a lot of these things, and one of them was this. This is a Shinkara Horn. I really like this effect. One of them is this. Alright, this is a Chinkara Horn. It's an antelope. As I said, they don't shed their horns. So this one died most likely, and it's very old. It's so old, in fact, that you could see it's the aging on it. Like, look at the ridges. Look at the wearing on it. Look at the wearing on it. It's so old. There's no varnish. There's nothing that I've done to it. It's as it was, and it just sat there. For a long time, it sat in my junk, and I didn't know what to do with it because it's such an unusual piece. You don't find such things in modern sophisticated homes. Not the world live, not the home of a savage. But normal people don't have such things. But I was always into weird and unusual things, so this is the result of that. All right, so this beautiful little horn. All right, Chinkara Horn. Now, antelopes don't shed their horns, as I was saying. Deer do, but antelopes generally don't. And the Chinkara, I don't think there's a lot of point going into about Chinkaras. But anyway, so this is a beautiful little piece that's resting over here. Shoop. And then we reach this place. This is a Labradite. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful piece. Such a pretty little thing this is. I love Labradites. I think they're one of the most beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, sitting next to it is a turquoise. I don't know much about the carat of this one. This was just a cool piece that was lying around, so I thought that might as well display it. And this little tiny space, this frame, seemed like the perfect place for these two fellows. This looks so cute sitting together with each other. Now, there was another Labradite that I sort of missed showcasing. It's resting over here, literally nesting in the jaw of a boar. This boar I found in someone's farmhouse. This boar bone, I found in someone's farmhouse. And it was just lying there, decrepit, all algae on it, all fungus growing on it. This damn thing is not... okay. There we go. See that? There we go. So nesting on the teeth, on the jaw, on the rotting jaw. It's not really rotting, it's all very sterile. I've washed with it a long time back. Of course, it is very old, but I've washed it with isopropyl every time I set up these things, because I don't want fungus or mold growing over all these things. These are very precious to me. Right, and this is a beautiful piece. So yes, so this is over here, and then I've just put 3 candles over here, and a few over here, and this is a go back over there. Right, I think this is a scented candle. This is aqua, and that is musk. But these are just over here to fill in space, really. And so, see, when there is no thought that goes into it, I tell you that there is no thought that went into it. And then this vibrational frequency, anyway, comes all the way over here, and this kyanite. I love kyanite. It looks like electricity to me, you see? It looks like... Come on. The damn thing is not focusing properly. Maybe I'm too close. Alright, so this kyanite, this beautiful kyanite over here. Alright, so as I was saying, it fills in this little space nicely, just above this horn. This is another horn. This is a ram horn, a normal ram. Alright, that's a ram horn.